carry anymore. Won't fit. What the... I can't carry any more of that. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Ha. Huh. Hmm. I could use that. Okay, this is it. All right, let's do this. This isn't looking good.
strange creature awash in a strange land. How curious. Prithee, tell, have you come to do the one true king's bidding, or to chase the thread of fate that has brought us each to this moment? I did not state otherwise. Yet there is much the mortal ones fail to grasp. Fate is a river that carries us ever onward, and though we may steer our vessel hither or thither, none can cease the forward path. And the river's flow, for reasons yet obscured, has brought you here. I am Namue, goddess of the Fae, lady of the lake, seer, and counselor to the one true king. Or so I was. And you? Who are you, strange one? Yes, I imagine so. Ask, then, and I shall answer what I can. Ah, when the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Dran. Like you say? You are a unique taste, strange one. Unknown to me. But your form, perhaps? Yes, it is familiar. I may have seen this friend of yours in dreams and visions. She wears your shape, yes? But she tastes different. Hers is a unique power indeed. I have seen her in a kingdom of great authority, filled with doors and possibilities. But I do not recognize it. Nor can I find the way. Not here. Not as things are. By the hand of the one true king. He is the most powerful being in this world. More so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act. Though I played a part in his betrayal, I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one. Do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last mistake. May your waters be calm and your skies clear.
Namue, that's her name. Strange and beautiful, just like her. This is just a playground for the gods, and we're the playthings.
Footsteps. The putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor. Or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares? Who dares disturb the one true king's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue! You will find no such thing here. If you wish to live, prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess, Numnue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be? My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question. With haste. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Numnue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I shall reward you. Fail or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. The insect thinks it stands a chance. How amusing. Know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave now.
one returns. And yet, something has changed within your heart. I can tell by the look upon your face and the pained aura that surrounds you. You have met the king. No, do not attempt to deny it. I see all. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. And also for the king to be put out of his misery.
I'll be right back.
Because I am the only one who might set things right. And I am close. So close. I simply need more precious time. Yet I know how you mortals operate. Rest assured that a handsome reward awaits you in the wake of such mercy. Like this derelict lighthouse of the Dram, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Yet that light need not stay dampened. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope? Sweet mercy, and from a mortal to a goddess, no less. It shall not be forgotten nor taken for granted. I thank you, strange traveler. As promised, a reward befitting your deed. Take it, along with my eternal gratitude. I trust that I shall see you once more after your efforts have come to fruition. And the Mad King has been laid to eternal rest. All within this realm are counting on you for our freedom. The most divine gift of all. There is not a moment to waste. Until we meet again. Fare thee well.
Is your task complete? Or your life forfeit? A choice has been made. A fate sealed. Tell me, and pray that your words are sufficient. You dared return after betraying your king? Vile, despicable mortal! I have given my life to this wretched world. Yet at every turn, a betrayal! Rats in every wall! Traitors multiplying like insects! It shall not be tolerated! Death to traitors! Make your peace, filthy mortal! Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood!
Before you ask, no, he will still fight you for fear that you, after killing him anyway, get a taste for killing gods. He will still try to kill you.
You are but a drop in my rain of blood. A lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came!
I'm starting to think Clementine isn't here. Guess I'll just find the nearest world stone. Get a load of this place. All right, Clementine. Yeah, you.
The strange one returns, but is changed somehow. Yes, I sense the stains of blood that can never fully wash away. The price of heroics that shall live on long after your mortal death. You are no ordinary creature, that much is certain. I know none aside from myself capable of slaying a god. Life is nothing if not curious. I dare say you have no need of that blood-soaked trinket any longer. I shall now bestow your true reward, a boon for your noble efforts in killing the Mad King. Take this, along with my eternal gratitude. Fare thee well, indomitable traveler. I have much to plan and much to overcome. As do you, it would seem. Let us leave each other to our fated tasks, then.
Here they come.
Okay, I think I got it right. I gave the money to the Red Prince. The scribe isn't there anymore, so I think I did trigger it correctly. I think.
Scribe, let it be immortalized that I alone felled the one true king within this very hall. His throne reduced to ruin by my holy blade.
Yes, yes, of course. That is what I, and several other Fae, witnessed as well. It shall be written. You're still alive? How unexpected. Pleasantly unexpected, of course. Whatever brings you to the throne room of the Red King? Oh? And what might it be? Wherever did you come upon this? You did indeed. A tome that belonged to me. The thoughts penned in said tome were quite private. And that medallion is, as you have surely realized, mine. Reunited at last. Oh, now I can... You're still here? Oh, yes, your compensation. How very welcome that your cooperation is so readily bought. Oh, very well. Me craft something with my hands, like the common rabble? I am a royal scribe, a master of words and wit, the stenographer, the very voice of the king. Ah, I see now. This is splendid. Yes, my clever disguise has fooled you thoroughly. As it happens, the Dran who once adorned these garments carried some supplies on his person, yes? I would happily give them to you. For a small, meager price. Or offer tribute in one way or another. Tis a happy tale for all. The Red King has taken his rightful place upon the throne, and I've taken mine at his side. I even get to keep my personal quarters. You will refer to him only as the Red King when you are honored by his magnificent presence, and elsewhere besides. He will make a fine ruler, for he is preordained to reign. Destined. He rules by virtue of his very own divine providence. Hark! Long may the Red King reign, and all that. Well, I confess, I find them rather comfortable, and they have these convenient little flaps on the inside, within which items may be carried. Pockets. Truly unprecedented. Such a wonderful, innovative feature that I did not think the Dran capable of contriving. I should very much like to introduce my fellow Fae to this novel contrivance someday. I best get back to my many, many important duties.
The mortal returns. Know that you now stand in the presence of the Red King, Lord of this domain, and Supreme Sovereign of the Fae. Of all my subjects, you rise above. A champion amidst peasantry. Your assistance in my ascension is recognized and rewarded. Take this, and forever be known in these hallowed halls as a holy knight of the Red King. Stay with you then. I have my kingdom to
I have to get this said right now. You have no idea how truly many times I reset on the Xbox and it's on Game Pass, and I've already brought this up, to try and get this to happen. You have no idea. So I'm so fucking glad I did it first try this time. Reason? This fucking armor set. It just looked kind of good. It just looks really good. Fuck yeah, that looks just... Good god, that looks just so good. Holy shit. Love it. What's the weight capacity of this? I can work with that. Probably the stamina that I'll be most concerned about.
better be good. All right then. Fine by me. Just don't waste my time again. Or else.
How goes it, friend? So long. is it.
I do not remember where the invisible thing is. I've just realised I do not remember where it is. Just when it was after that point.
Holy hell. Oh.
it!
Is it over? Ugh. Wonder what that is.
Wait! Stop! I know them! They're my friends! Please! What are you doing here?
You saved my ass. I'm here to save yours?
Wow. You didn't have to do that.
Well, you were pulled screaming into a giant crystal, so I kinda did.
Right. I guess I would have done the same. But how did you find me?
To be honest, I'm not sure. But I think it has something to do with this.
They risked their life to find me. You can trust them.
Anomaly.
What are you?
The Keeper.
The keeper of what?
The realm in which you now reside. All realms. All my mandate to protect.
What is it talking about?
This is the Labyrinth. A place between worlds. Connecting the worlds. The Keeper protects all of them from the root. We got them out of Earth, but the others...
There is little time. System failure is imminent. This segment. Where did you find it?
I killed something, and it kind of fell out.
Interesting. A failsafe.
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
No. It's... good.
The index can be repaired. 3 outcomes emerge, where once there was one.
We could do it. We could end the root.
More segments are required. The anomaly will retrieve them.
Wait. What about her?
The tide must be stemmed. The utility must remain.
The utility? You mean Clementine?
Yes. Clementine. Corruption tears at the seams of this realm. Yet the doorways remain. Gateways to other realms. This key grants passage. Find the segments and return them to me.
Did I get all the DLC starts? I think I got every single DLC one. Yeah, I got the Yasha. Yeah, I have not actually done Nerude's DLC. So I actually have I have a small idea of how this goes. Small. That's kind of funny. I got the DLC for this one, which is the Awakened King. This one, which I forget the name of, and I forget the name of this one. The Awakened King is probably one of the best. I think a lot of people agree on that. I think it's the one I like the most, anyway. It's just, I don't know. It has a big feel about it, and I'm very blunt with you. The Yasha, that's the name. Yasha. Is it Yasha? Yes, Yasha. This one feels annoying. I say that because I don't think there is a separate way this fight goes, which does annoy me. You can only get the one where they are obscenely annoyed or like never be whole again thing. I'm just like, I really do feel like if you were to scour the entire map and whatnot, you should be able to fully put them back together. I really do feel that. It just irritates me. It's like with the Awakened King, you can do what he says, but he will still attack you for a good reason. You know, he's been betrayed by a bunch of people, so if he thinks you could potentially get strong enough to fight him, he's going to just immediately go, nah, I'm going to strike first and, get rid of a potential traitor. Yeah, okay. This one I have no fucking idea. Haven't done it yet. Yeah, my point still remains on this one. Because again, you have a bunch of ways to fight the wolf, the Ravager. Ravener? Ravager. I think. I forget how he says. But you know who I'm on about. You know who I'm on about. You know who I'm on about. You have like 4 ways of doing it, which each gives a different reward. This one I would like at least 2, considering it's a DLC one. You know what I mean? I'm fine with it as it is. Obviously, I still played it a bunch of times, but it does annoy me that you cannot fix them, because it just kind of gets annoying. Like with the Awakened King, I could, immediately go to fight him, or immediately go, yeah, sure, kill Nomiway, come back, or say whatever the fuck to Nomiway, go back, lie, or just all those other different things to him, Meanwhile, this is just one thing, which is just annoying, it feels.
Oh, traveler. So long. Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxotech faces. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxotech apart without hoof and horn. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxotech name is Dwell. I sell wares crafted using refined crystals from my world. They make Paxotech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite fair. Ah, yes.
You must return soon. Water meteor.
I just noticed from the animation that you're stabbing the voodoo doll. At least I think you are. You're at least punching it.
What are you supposed to be with that getup? Oh, cool gun! Can I see? You look funny. What?
The traveler returns. They don't like it when I help you, but it is the role I must play. Goodbye, traveler.
Did you know Miss Clementine is as old as Mr. Ford? It's true. She told me.
The old city ruins, they're huge. Did people really used to live there?
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. You can too. Heard the old founder dragged you down into the ward on some mysterious business of his. I'm glad to see one of you came back safe and sound. Can't say the same for Ford. Clementine neither. Wish she hadn't gone and followed you. I don't suppose you know where they are now. Knowing her, I'm guessing she didn't want to come back. Leastwise, not yet. She never was fully happy here, you know? I hope she finds what she's looking for. I have been known to tell a story or two. Though old Mudtooth does give me a run for my money. Or did you mean that I collect the stories? Because I do that too. And I'd love to hear your tale, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. But what brought you out here? Huh. I like you, traveler. You remind me of someone I used to know. Oh, someone who survived. Don't worry. This town has plenty of use for a gun hand. And plenty of guns to help him out. You'll feel right at home. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? Well, ain't that the human story in a paint can, friend? You try hard enough, you'll find everyone's got basically the same goals. If we could see that, we'd all live a lot longer and happier. Listen to me, rambling off on something you never said. You'd think I was an old man or something. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Yeah, I can understand that. Ain't easy talking about hard times. Yeah, don't push if she ain't ready, yeah? But, don't forget about it either. Could be that telling you what happened is the only thing that can set her free. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? Well, that's the spirit of the town, ain't it? You're in the right place, friend. Nothing we need more than folks willing to help each other out. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? You might find some of these useful. Now, if you need supplies, old Reggie's your guy.
Well, hey, get away from my stew! Oh, it's you. What? No, of course not. Never seen you before in my life. I just figure you're you. You know? And I'm me, and that's where we are. So, what can old... Lucky for you, I've got answers. Good ones, too. Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth. And ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course. But that old mudder cheats. Anyway, he hardly tells any of his stories. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me. And that's my stories or my stew. Yeah. So
that's
youngin',
2.
what'll it be? That's so? Huh. Did I tell you about the stories yet? That one too, eh? Well, that's it, ain't it? My stories and my stew. Listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons? 'Cause there's only 2, and that's certain. Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth, and you know both of them. I'm pretty sure your memory's slipping. Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered much more than a camp or a bivouac, you might call it. Nah, this ain't no town. Not yet. But it is a fine place to set up kip. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a what you calls it, a hockapatopter. That thing could fly to the moon and back. It could. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Brabus showed up saying we should move on. Told me it wasn't safe for me to be living like I've been living no more. He told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting used to, being around folks again. Well, Brabus, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. Not a bad idea it was, neither. He's over yonder, at the shooting range, if you're looking to find him. Not much of a talker, though, that one. Guess he didn't get his old man's gift for gab, eh? You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, stranger. They're objective retellings of legitimate occurrences what you wouldn't believe. Now, where to start? You want to know the truth about young Bo over there? To start off with, the boy ain't all that young. I mean, sure, he ain't nothing to old Mudtooth, but ain't a lot of folks around who remember him as a boy no more. Why is that? Well, I'll tell you. Bo Ward, he made a deal with the Wanderer. Don't believe me? It was Bo who met the Wanderer at old Ward 10 and 3. And it was Bo who took him over to that Ward goose egg, the one where the root started. And he won't admit it, but it was Bo what rescued Clementine and shut the door on the dead wood for good. The boy's more than he tells, and a good deal more than he knows. Why else would folks around here put him in charge of everything? Sure can. Let's see. Ho-ho! Back when the earth fell, a dragon, a real root dragon, took up residence over there, just like an old fairy tale. It started in them wards, see? Your eyes only hush-hush military conspiracizing farms and whatnot. That's where they made all their weapons and did them experiments. And just like those tales, it took a what now? It took a night to slay this dragon. Oh, ho, ho, but the dragon was crafty, all right. He knew the knight needed help, so the dragon gave it to him. Yep, the dragon took the form of a talking tree and told the knight if they wanted to slay that dragon, they'd have to slay all these other beasts first. A cyclops, a living statue, what do you call them? Golem. Well, the knight slayed them all. But the thing was, these beasts weren't protecting the dragon. They were holding him back. So when the dragon finally did reveal itself, it was too strong for the knight. And it took him, body and mind, and made their strength its own. You won't believe this one, but you should. Did I tell you I once sailed across that ocean to that old rusted tower? It was after that Wanderer came through here and cleared out the storm. Old Mudtooth's crazy, you know, but I ain't stupid. I tell you, I saw things down there that I ain't seen in I tell you, I saw things down there that you ain't never seen in your life. Down there in that rusted place was just machinery and roots twisting every which way, like the root themselves had built it. But they didn't. No, that old place was called Ward 10 and 7. You can see it plastered all over, and it was built by humans. By the folks Ford himself used to serve, if you can believe that. Oh, he'll deny it, I'm sure. But all them electronicals they got down there are the same damn things you'll find in old Ward 10 and 3. That place, I know he found it. He's the founder, after all. What were they up to down there? Now, that's the question. I heard some answers myself, but I don't know if I believe them. There's a story for another time. Let me see here. Ain't no one on this planet more beautiful or dangerous than the Moth Queen. She rules an old swamp about 100 miles off in, that direction. Folks say if you climb one of these here towers on a clear night, you can see the swamp lights a-flashing. But them ain't no ordinary swamp lights. And she ain't no ordinary queen. She don't lead her people, who really ain't even people, come to think of it. Anyways, the Moth Queen draws her folk to her like a... well, like a moth, I guess. That's how the saying goes. Anyway, she captures folks with her beauty and her mothy pulchrituditude. And she never lets them go. She infects their mind so they never want to leave. And she turns them into something else. If you head off that way, keep your wits about you. 'Cause that swamp used to be a city as big as this'n. But no more. No more. You won't believe this one, but you should. You heard about the old wards, right? Hell, you should if you're on top of one. The wards were where the root were born. Government experiments, you understand. Well, the oldest one, Ward Goose Egg it's called, was where it all started. And that's where it was worst, see? So this mad scientist by the name of, let me see now, what was his name? Leto was his name. He says there's only one way we can stop what we made and save the world. So he flies his heliopopper. They flew back in those days, see, that's what they were built for. And he looks down at the ward where the root are pouring out like ants. And he says, blow that sucker up. And boy, they did. Blew the whole damn thing. Didn't stop the root, though. I mean, obviously. Sure can. Let's see. Ho-ho! I ever tell you about the time I killed 300 deadwood in one go? Woo, that's a tale. So, I lived up in this old, Helio-Chapataka whatchahoozits, great sniper's nest. Let me pop off deadwood from a mile away. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's these, But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's deadwood all around the place. Hundreds of them. But they don't stop coming. And I'm thinking, this is finally it. But then, I see tucked away behind an old building the cracked open end of an old gas main. So, I squint my good eye and pray to Kennedy, Jeebus, and Cash. And I squeeze the trigger, and my bullet flies through the air like a hawk to a coney. Caw-caw! It scraped the pipe, and boom! Whole damn horn goes up in flames. Not a single one of them left. Deadwood never did bother me after that. Well, all right. I can tell you right now, you won't be disappointed. some time here. Back and... Looking for you? Sure can. Well, let's see. I've been telling tales about the Ford family for years. I tell you, nothing about them surprises me no more. Like old Commander Ford, one who used to run this here ward. She was the youngest of the family. She's the one what brought most of this town together. They say she's dead and buried, but they don't know the truth of it. See, the old commander were the youngest, but she ain't the last. Old Ford, her grandpa, is still kicking here in town. Crazy old man went and fought the Deadwood head on and lived. Her grandmother was half Root herself. Folks used to call her the Root Mother. And oh, she were a twisted one, let me tell you. The thing about the Fords is, they can't die. Not a single damn one of them. I mean, look, they all thought old Ford had died long ago, and there he is, plain as day. I don't care what anyone says. I swear to you on my unborn brother's life, the other Fords are still out there somewhere, too. Fair enough. So long as you head back then, huh?
Over here! God damn, it is you! The rumors had me thinking I might not ever see you again. They said you ran off with that old Ford fella and disappeared. I ain't seen you since. Where have you been? A while ago, I'd have punched you in the gut for a joke like that. But I've heard some weird shit since then. I think even some of that old Cool Mudtooth's tales might be true. Feels like anything can be true here. They even healed my root. Yeah, I don't know what's in that stuff Doc Nora gave me, but I ain't felt this good for years. Hell, maybe it was Fulton's blend. The old ruins around here. Turns out there's still all kinds of useful crap if you know what you're looking for. And I do. I was just doing what I do to survive, you know. Maybe get some things together for when we moved on, but then you didn't come back. And Bo said folks around here could use this stuff, so I set up shop. So hey, if you ever need anything out there in the worlds or whatever, you just let me know. I got all kinds of stuff for trade.
Wait, for real? Folks around here have been worried sick about her.
Well, what? You sound like you've been drinking too much of Mudtooth's tonic. You know that, right? All right, well, is she coming back? So long as she's all right, I guess. I mean, I barely knew her. But she seemed like she could make her own choices just fine. So now that you found her, does that mean you're here to stay?
I'm sorry. I just can't believe all those words were put into the same sentence, or that I even understood some of it. Our lives got pretty weird, huh? I guess we were asking for it, looking for fairy tales and all. Well, I ain't going nowhere then. I'll be here when you need me, or when you're done, whichever comes first. Just make sure you come back, okay?
Well, all right. You know me. I don't settle so much as stop moving on for a while. Though, I like any place with a warm bed and decent food. But now that I think about it, there's something different about this place. I mean, besides weird shit like floating crystals and girls that shoot light out of their hands. The people here are... they're good. They help each other. I think most of them like each other. I ain't seen that in a long time. Maybe ever. I don't know if you've met them all yet, but do, eh? They're good folk. And I can tell you who does what if you want. I've been around here long enough for that, at least.
I don't know. Why? You ready to move on or something? That's so. I admit, I'm starting to take a shine to it. This is the first place in a long while that's felt anything like home. I mean, you know me. Comfort makes me skittish, but I don't know. It feels like it'd be hard to get too comfortable in a place with glowing portals and talking goats. Anyway, I just want to stick around, and you'll want to talk to Reggie. He's got all kinds of cures and tonics. A fix to what ails you, he says. And while you're over there, see if you can figure out what's going on with that old Mudtooth. He's got some crazy stories, but I can't tell if any of them are true. His stew's pretty good, too, once you get used to the smell. It'll keep you on your feet for days. Have you met Dwell yet? Not a human one, that's for sure. He calls himself a Pan from some place called Yeisha. I tell you what, I don't understand half of what he's talking about. But the crystals he sells are like nothing I've ever seen. Might be just what you're looking for. All right. Come back.
You gonna have some when I'm done?
Tons.
How goes it, friend? You know where to find me.